This is Tim Hegarty with the VTC C++ Fundamentals. Here's our last statement that we're going to be taking a look at in this section, and this is the try, catch, and throw statements. They work together to implement exception handling. We will be looking at this in more detail towards the end of this C++ Fundamentals video series, but I just wanted to show them to you right now just to give you an idea that they exist, and that kind of wraps up our statements section. Try and catch will set up guarded code is what it's called, and also signal what to do if there is an error, an exception is raised within the code that's in the try block. The throw is used within the try block to actually raise the exception, to say, yes, in fact, we are having a problem here, so that catch can do something about it. So let's take a look at a sample piece of code here. Now, here's our little bit of a main function here. We can create a character buffer, and here's our guarded code inside of our try block between these braces. So our try block says that buff equals a new character of 512 bytes. If the buff equals 0, that means that this new failed. The initialization of this thing failed, so we couldn't get the memory. We will throw a memory allocation failure. We'll throw a piece of text. And you can throw about anything. You can throw a class, you can throw an integer, you can throw a string. It doesn't really matter. Now, look here. This is the catch block. The catch block is right underneath the try block. They go hand in hand, and there can be multiple catch blocks to be able to catch multiple different kinds of exceptions out of here. In our case, though, we just want one catch block. That's all we need. We'll catch the character string that comes in at us, and then we'll just do a simple out. Exception has been raised, and we'll put the string. So this would produce, if it could not get to memory, this would produce to the console exception raised memory allocation failure. All right, that's a try, catch, and throw statement. All three of them used together. Now there's a lot of other stuff about function unwinding and things like that about how this is able to do this, and like I said, we will see that at the end of this, towards the end of this video series. So hang in there with me, and we'll move right along after the try, catch, and throw statement.